Hello, fire signs. Welcome in. I'm here to do a check-in reading for you as we move towards a new moon in the fiery sign of Leo. This is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'll be doing a general spread, and then at the end I'll draw some separate oracles and maybe some more tarot for each of you individually. Fire signs is interesting. As I sat down to do the reading, normally what I'll do is look at the astrology and channel in some information for you that way and do a little bit of an astrology spiel. Well, those of you who watch my channel know. And I had all of these ideas coming out for the fire signs. But when I sat down to do the reading, gone, completely blank. And that's pretty interesting. All I heard was no strategy. So fire signs, this may be a time for you to tap very strongly into your heart center, into your feelings, and keeping it less out of the realm of the intellect. I'm always a fan of that myself anyway, but that's the strong message coming through right now. So let's get into the reading. If you're here to cross-watch for a fire sign friend, I don't know if I'd recommend that with these spreads, but if you do, keep in mind the energy could definitely be vice versa. And in that vein, if anyone else appears in the reading, it can also be vice versa. All right, guys, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck because we're dealing with Leo, whose opposite sign is Aquarius, and those two put together for me are the Sacred Rebels of the Zodiac. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, for the fire signs. Oh, I love this. Be the hunter, not the hunted. So it is about having that faith in what your heart is calling you to do. In fact, all of 2024 is. We're dealing with Leo energy with 2024. Reduced, it equals number 8. That's the strength card in tarot. And this whole year is about having the courage to answer to your own heart and to have integrity behind that. But be the hunter, not the hunted. Don't wait for it to come to you. It's about that confidence that's embodied in the Leo energy. And also about the wisdom that you now embody. You don't have to be afraid to go after what your heart desires, fire signs. The wisdom of this owl is backing the desire. And that's pretty cool. Oh, one of my favorites. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not a time for thinking. It's not a time for, okay, well, I've learned all about toxic patterns and my patterns and childhood this and whatever. It's not about pathologizing the heart. It never is. It's about tapping into that core authenticity beyond the mind, the heart beats. And that is where your messages are coming from right now. Let's get a little bit of astrology. I'll do more for each of you separately after the reading, but let's get some astrological energy on the situation for the fire signs. On the table we have number 8, interesting. Be the hunter, not the hunted. And we have number 21. Okay, what do we have for the fire signs? It's super hot already early in the morning as I record this, fire signs. Interesting. Okay, we have the South Node. The South Node is our past. It's what informs our future. It's our predilections and our comfort zone. So you could be dealing with situations from the past right now for sure. We have 5 planets in retrograde. So definitely that brings up a lot of things we thought we were done with. But as I'm a fan of saying, though you may be done with the past, it doesn't mean the past is done with you. There could still be more work to do. Oh, wow. Oh my God, you guys, we have the North Node, the North and South Node. That's our soul's trajectory here on Earth. And what informs us from our South Node is the direction we take here with the North Node. It's not about leaving the past in the past. It's about bringing that learning with us and that awareness. North and South Node. And then we have the 8th house, Scorpio. The 8th house is also Pluto, which right now is sitting at 0 degrees of Aquarius. Leo, that's your opposite sign. In a few months, it's going to dip back into Capricorn, the past. We might be done with the past, but the past isn't done with us. Scorpio is about what's hidden, what we don't see, the mysteries in the psyche, what lies below. And then we have the retrograde, yeah. Well, the day before the new moon, so on the 3rd of, my words are because of all the retrograde, I'm sorry, on the 3rd of August, Mercury goes retrograde. We also have Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto, and Chiron, all in retrograde. What did I say about the returning energies, right? Something left unknown or undone here. Let's dive into it, fire signs. Let's see what we have with the good tarot. Let's take a look at the South Node, why don't we? Let's look at that past. What's going on in the past here for my fire signs? Keep in mind, of course, that this is going to resonate a little bit differently for each of you, both as signs and individuals. So apply it as it does, if it does. Justice. Libra's major arcana. Well, it could be a Libra, certainly from your past, but justice is about a rebalancing. It's about karma finding its place. And when we say karma, we always carry with that some kind of expectation of bad, but it isn't. Karma is simply the results of actions that we've taken. And in the recent past, there was a need to kind of bring justice into some undone situations from your past. Maybe they didn't reach where they were meant to. Something undone, which we'll clarify. Libra also rules the 7th house of the zodiac. That is long-term relationships. All right, let's see you now. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. That's a good reminder. If you're coming through with Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Swords is very, very wise, especially in the good tarot. Look at her wisdom there with the owl. Once again, the owl. Inherent wisdom on her shoulder. This is like wanting to have 360-degree vision, wanting to be able to analyze everything that comes across your path with that wisdom. You know, it's interesting. I'm getting a song quote right now where she says, once I wanted to be the greatest with 2 fists of solid rock and brains that could explain any feeling. And that's what the Queen of Swords attempts to do. Okay, there could be communication as well. Maybe there's a truth you need to speak to somebody right now to bring this justice. Let's see the next steps for you. For the fire signs, of course, we're going to clarify and go much deeper. You know how things go around here. What's next for you? Interesting. We have the Devil, Capricorn's major. Interesting on so many levels. Because, as I mentioned, we have Pluto rolling back into Capricorn. Pluto is Scorpio's ruler. It's about the past, the South Node. It's about what we don't see, what's been left unsaid. And here in the good tarot, the Devil card comes out with the code word of temptation. So you could be afraid here of something tempting you back into a place that you already thought you got through. That's possible. Look at this fairy there, taken a bite out of that apple of love and gotten drunk, lovesick. But we also have the 10 of Wands. That's your energy, fire signs, and it's the completion of a hard-fought-for cycle. It could be as much as 10 years in your life that with this Justice card, you've been walking this part of your path. The 10 of Wands is about releasing burdens. And in the near future, the next step, show you releasing this Devil energy. And for each of you, once again, that could be something different. It could be toxic thought patterns. And by toxic, I mean things that are meant to hold you back. That's what Saturn does. It could be addictions to chemicals, to sex, to love, anything. Again, we'll dive deeper. Let's see the energies around you. This could be a person for sure. It could also just be a situation or an influence. We have the Emperor, divine masculine energy, father, husband, boss. The Emperor is somebody who has the final say in things. This is the absolute word. It is what I say that it is. But also it is divine masculine energy, so it's an energy of safety. This could be somebody around you who you view as that person for you. Or it could be where you're headed. Emperor is in full domain of your own world. In full command, I should say. And with the retrograde, though, this could definitely be a person from your past. Father. Every time I see the Emperor, the first thing I think is, what about the father? Could be father stuff coming up for some of you right now. What's the challenge? Queen of Pentacles. We'll see if this is somebody else, but the Queen of Pentacles is very much about self-care, knowing what's good for you, what isn't, what nurtures you. And it's also being able to handle yourself in the 3D world. And maybe that's why the Emperor is coming out. It can be about like handling your finances, your physical well-being. It's earth energy, so it has a lot to do with the physical. Not so much with the mind, though. We'll go into it further. Potential outcome for the fire signs. Beautiful. We have the 3 of fire. I love seeing all this fire energy for you guys. This is my wish casting card. I think you want to communicate with somebody here where you feel like it hasn't reached where it was meant to reach. There's like a balancing out that needs to happen. Karmic justice, right? 3 of Wands is looking to the future with positive expectancy. You can see that ship about to set sail. You already know where you're going. And I believe it's towards whatever this Emperor energy is for you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles and strength. There's strength showing up. Number 8 in the majors. Okay, on August the 8th as well is Lion's Gate. August the 8th this year is 888. Strength and courage. Now the 4 of Pentacles can be about wanting to feel safe and holding yourself back. Could be somewhat of a protective type energy. Or you're holding on with all your might here to that Emperor energy. Let's clarify. Why, lots of air energy showing up and earth. Okay. Why is justice? All right. In the recent past. The 10 of Swords. Whoa. You have 2 10s here, you guys, and the heavy ones. The 10 of Swords has a lot to do with what you've mentally learned. Queen of Swords. And it can be, again, the end of a long and very difficult learning cycle. That's where the wisdom of that Queen of Swords comes in. Now, with the 10 of Swords, it could be that what you've learned is to put an end to things that didn't have that balance for you. Libra's all about balance. It's Venus energy, harmony. Let's get one more on the 10 of Swords. Some of you could have left behind a marriage, a divorce here, because the Queen of Swords can often be a divorcee. Can I see the 10 of Swords, please? In the past. The 3 of Wands, interesting, because that's here in the outcome. You're looking towards something that came to an end, that you feel it didn't, like this is about ending a cycle in a situation to have another one begin. Let's see. Oh, wow. We have the moon, Cancer's ruler, but also we do have that new moon in Leo coming up. And as you project your energy, because when we manifest with new moons, it comes from the energy we're sitting in. Again, not the mind, the heart. You put something to an end, but there's still a lingering question here. There's some mysteries. We have the 8th house, mystery. Let me see the Queen of Swords. So you're looking out towards some kind of destination or person here to have that mystery solved. Queen of Swords. It's like you can't move forward until you do. Yeah, the world. There could be somebody at a distance from you for sure. But the world is also, as I mentioned, the end of a cycle for a new one to begin. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. You can't move forward until this mystery is solved here. The world is all of the fixed energies. Leo, you're there. Aquarius, also Scorpio and Taurus. What is the world here? The 8 of Pentacles. Now, this can be about wanting to put in more effort into a situation, more work, more diligence. It could have been a workplace situation that you put to an end, a certain career in your life or a chapter. But with the 8 of Pentacles and the world as well, it's like you're working at putting to end something here so that you can move forward. Let me see the 10 of fire for the fire signs. Thank you. The 4 of Pentacles is coming back out. And on the bottom of the deck, we saw the Four of Pentacles keeping you stuck, holding on to something very, very tightly. And since this is a number 4 and the Emperor is number 4, that could be what you're holding on to. And that is the burden. With the Devil and temptation coming in as well, though, it's almost like you're afraid to visit it again. You're afraid to look at it again with the Moon. That could be the case for some of you. Let me see the Four of Pentacles. I'm going to get further. The Nine of Cups, because you see them as your wish fulfillment. But also, the Nine of Cups can't, especially with the Four of Pentacles, it could be defensiveness. Queen of Swords. You know, the Nine of Cups can be afraid of illusion, and that's why the Devil is coming in with the House of Mystery, because you can't fully see. So the Queen of Swords is coming in here to say, are you deluding yourself? We have Neptune retrograde Pisces. It can be very hard to see on Neptune because it's not about using the mind. It's about the intuition and the heart. And that's what this is saying. Nine of Cups. One more, and then we'll move forward. Okay. It's the Queen of Cups. And I say, okay, I'm not surprised. Because in tarot, whenever I get the Queen of Cups in a position of trouble or peril emotionally, Queen of Swords comes out protectively. This is the heart that's beating beyond the mind. Whether you can understand why you're being drawn this way or not isn't the point. It has something to do with your future. Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups is a whole lot of feeling. That's for sure. I happen to see the Eight of Swords. Mental confusion. You're afraid that something is an illusion. So let's check out your Emperor energy here. Can I see the Emperor? We get the Emperor. Whoa. Very strong energy. Why is the Emperor in the surrounding energies? Tell us more about the Emperor. The Five of Wands. Okay, the Five of Wands is Leo energy, and it is a lot about attraction for me. It could be, again, that like there's an inner conflict. Let me see this Emperor. Maybe there's been arguments too. It could have even been outer. Let me see the Five of Wands. But there's a lot of passion here. The Eight of Swords. Now, with this Emperor and the Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, this confusion you feel, it could be deliberate on the behalf of this Emperor, you know? They could be, it's like sometimes the Five of Wands is like a game, an energetic exercise. Why is the Eight of Swords here? And it's working. Your mind is fully wrapped around this, and that's why you're feeling the fear. Yeah, you guys, it's the Devil again. The fear. So either you're afraid that there's something that you're either afraid that something is delusional and it's being done on purpose, it's not real, or you're afraid that, okay, you're afraid that that's the case and this could be on purpose. Let me see the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge. This is about doing what's best for you, taking care of yourself. We have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. This could be somebody from your past. It could be somebody that you have a deep past with. But also the challenge here could be a return to the innocence, especially with the Queen of Pentacles there. Like beyond the mind, the heart beats, and this is what's in the heart. You could be quite dedicated to this person energetically. Let me see the Six of Cups. There could be kids involved too. Let me see the Six of Cups. It's the Tower. Oh my goodness. Aries, that's your energy. But also for me as a reader, it's Aquarius because it's Uranus. Sudden change. Anything that's not meant to last shouldn't last in this situation. Now this could involve distance, right? So it might require a move for you to come towards this person or to be with them. Queen of Pentacles in a committed way. One more with the Tower. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Six of Cups is the Ten of Cups. Happiness, family, togetherness. Okay. But also we have another Four of Cups here. So it could be that it's this Emperor energy, number 4, that's holding back on purpose. But why? Nevertheless, I feel, fire signs, that there's a restlessness in your energy to, with the Tower, get something moving. Yeah. Get the Queen of Wands, fire energy. Strictly speaking, this is Aries energy, but Leo, Sag, you apply there as well. The Queen of Wands with the Four of Cups, you're restless. You want to be able to move. You want your passion to be able to fly. And it can't, because of this blockage here for some reason with the Emperor. So why is this person or situation keeping you in a mental stalemate? Let me see the Three of Fire, because this is the vision and this is where you want to move towards. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is also an energy of patience. And I know fire signs, I have tons of fire in my chart, Leo to be exact. There is that need, like I said, to make something happen, to get your passion moving. And the Queen of Pentacles is coming in and saying, easy now. It's not time for that. Three of Fire, yeah, you guys, it's not time for that. Strength. Again, it is about holding yourself back. It's about courage and the willingness to go within and conquer the ego. Whatever, maybe this person's making you feel insecure, maybe you feel insecure in this situation because Eight of Swords and the Moon is very uncomfortable. Now, in popular tarot, we hear a lot, if they're uncomfortable, if they're making you question yourself or the situation is, get out. Well, I take an opposite point of view on that. It is about, yes, understanding that what's coming up for you is challenging your ego, the Strength card. If it wasn't a challenge, you wouldn't grow. It's not about being afraid of being uncomfortable. It's about knowing that you have the courage, the strength, and the self-understanding, Queen of Pentacles, to be able to navigate any situation. And then we have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is shy, especially when I see the Queen of Cups down here. This is like, okay, I'll get my toe wet in the water. I will offer something small. I will message them. Or it could be that you're waiting for them to message you and the strength to hold on while you're waiting for that. I'm not surprised. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy, King and Queen of Swords. That's sometimes where the Eight of Swords comes in, because both of you are equal matches when it comes to the mind and defensiveness and analytical and all of that. So you both could be analyzing each other. After all, we have the Eight of Swords showing up for the Emperor too, for both sides. Could be mutual. And there's all this moon energy involved. So there's some kind of confusion here as well I'm getting that needs to be cleared up. Yeah, Seven of Cups is on the bottom. Confusion, illusion, delusion, but mostly fear of that, because you're dealing with somebody who is your match mentally. Let's get one more on the Page of Cups, and then I'm going to get some for you guys. Yeah, excuse me, it's the Three of Cups. I'm getting over a cold, so I'm a little raspy still, you guys. The Three of Cups is union. It's actually coming together to celebrate and be happy. It is beyond the mind. We're dealing with cups here. It's about letting yourself be happy. It's also about finding where you belong. And with the Three of Wands, that's what you're looking at here. Okay. Okay, yeah. On the bottom here, we have the Nine of Swords. That takes that Eight of Swords one step further. This is trying to anticipate any possible outcome long before it comes to pass. It's also about attempting to use the mind to understand the heart. Now, with that be the hunter, not the hunted, you're both in that position. And that's why the Eight of Swords is here. So you could both be having a lot of defensiveness around this situation. All right, let's draw some separate cards for each of you, because these energies are, for some of you, it could even be a family thing, because we have the Six of Cups. It could be about father, husband, somebody you have children with. For others of you, it could be about a career, because the Emperor can be that. So we'll see as it applies to you separately. I'm going to start off with Aries. Not each sign will be drawn the same because I work intuitively. And Aries, for you, I'm actually being guided to the wisdom of the Oracle. So what do we have? How does this apply for Aries? What are the further messages? Aries, right now we have, what do we have? Chiron, the planet, or the location of our deepest unhealed wound in Aries, as well as the North Node, the future. We have that on the board. Go the distance. So it is about dedication. It could be, Aries, that you're very, very close with that Queen of Pentacles to getting where you want to be. And again, you're still willing here to put in some kind of effort, even though the situation's been difficult. You can see the cat in this card is falling apart as it reaches the finish line. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So you're working hard for this justice. Let's get you one more. Yeah, because go the distance is number 47. When I add that together, I get number 11, which is the Justice card. This is worth fighting for. And then we have message in a bottle. So either you're looking for a message, 3 of Wands, that you expect to come in towards you, or you're sending that out to somebody because it's worth it. Go the distance. Okay, let's get you, actually I want the Pulp Tarot because I'm feeling a little more tarot for you, Aries. What do we have? Message in a bottle. The 3 of Wands for the 3rd time. And I always love this 3 of Wands. See how she's dressed like an explorer? Ready to dive in deep. It's worth it. Go the distance. Maybe you need to travel here. Let's get you one more. The 6 of Pentacles and the Moon. The 6 of Pentacles is with justice attached to it. It could be something to do with finance and some kind of legal situation. It could involve money or a contract. Something that wasn't, you're waiting for news of this and there's a mystery around when, how. You're definitely anticipating it. All right, I see. We got the King of Cups here. King and Queen of Cups. This could be somebody that you have a very strong emotional bond with, and you're waiting for them to talk to you about how they feel. Famously, the King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Oh, 6 of Cups. Interesting. It could be somebody that you have children with. 6 of Cups is in the challenge. Something here that you feel there's an injustice about. Aries, the thing with the King of Cups is that he's very, very deep emotionally, and therefore very protective emotionally. And I get you both in that protection energy, and yet at the core of it all there is this sweetness, this innocence between you. You're both just being quite defensive in this situation, whoever this is for you. Okay, Aries, let's see. You know what? I'm going to get you a true love reading card. Aries. For those of you where this is love. Dating. Okay. Let's get one more. You're waiting for an offer or an admission of feelings. And then we have yin and yang, that balance. King and Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Swords. You're two sides of the same coin here. Maybe you encountered each other in the process of dating and you're waiting for real feelings to be shared. It's quite possible, Aries. Okay, we'll do a moon card for you as we are dealing with a new moon. So Aries, I think you're trying to manifest in some kind of offer here, potentially. Okay. Aries. First quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Wow. With With the Queen of Swords, you could be tempted here in the world to shut something down because there's uncertainty around it. All right, let's go to Leo. What am I feeling, Leo? Let's get you one of these too. A wisdom for Leo. Okay. Thinker. King and Queen of Swords, beyond the mind, the heart beats. There's too much analysis happening here. But also with that King of Swords, somebody could be thinking of you too. And that energy is super strong between the two of you right now. I'm getting a lot of like, well, this can't work. This will never happen. I don't see how. But what this is saying is it's not up to you to see how. That's up to the universe. It's up to you to ask for what you want and how you feel. And then we have no place like home. With the Six of Cups too, it could be somebody who you have a home with or once did. Somebody in your home, like your hometown, around you. Or somebody who makes you feel that way. Okay. Leo. What do we have, Leo? Talisman. Okay. Let's get you a talisman for Leo. Confidence. That's not usually your issue, Leo. But again, there's some things here that are unknown. And so it's requiring confidence for you here to wish for this. Let's see. Leo. And good luck. When we have strength in the Page of Cups, this requires you to, if you want to have this communication or make an offer to somebody, it requires that courage. But Three of Wands is about, yeah, look, we have destiny on the bottom of the deck, Leo. What's meant for you will be. Let's do a romance angel. Let's see, Leo. Romance angel. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Interesting. Could have been somebody you were married to. Not exclusively. For some of you, this could be leading that way because we have destiny there too. This is about a marriage. It could lead to something forever. I mean, we have 10 of Cups here as a potential. And religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. For me, that can mean a lot of things. It can mean belief systems we've inherited from childhood. It could mean that the two of you see commitment in a slightly different way. It could mean that you're basing things on your past experience. Either way. Okay, I see you deserve love. You are lovable. Confidence. That's part of it too. All right, let's get you, where's the moon cards? Here, there. Too many cards on the table. Leo. What do we have? Last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. I like that. Let's get you another one. Interesting that Aries is coming up. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. There is a blessing coming in towards you, Leo, and I think you know it. We have destiny attached. And karmic justice with Libra there, and justice. Anything else for Leo? Okay, let's move to Sag. I don't feel the wisdom for you, Sag. I don't. What do I have here? Yeah, let's do this. You get the blue deck that I never remember the name of. Saggy. What's this about for Sagittarius? Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, communication. The need to speak something to somebody. Activating the throat chakra. Okay, oh. And then we have Cornucopia, the everything card. Let's do one more. Number 11, interesting, because we have justice back here as well. Could be getting communication that you've been expecting, Sag. And the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Yeah, see the 3rd eye all lit up? I think you know, Sag. And cornucopia is about having everything that you ever wanted, but you got to say what you really want. And beyond the mind, the heart beats, right? That's intuition. There's something pulling you in this situation. Let's get you one more. The 6th chakra here is number 40. Number 4 again. You're getting all the chakras. You're getting Archangel Raphael, the heart. We literally have speaking what you know that you feel. It's being channeled toward you. One more, Saggy. This is interesting. For you there, oh, I see. Okay. We have financial constraints, and we also have the broken heart coming out. So those could be also, again, you making justifications for a situation, right? Being like, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. All right. Saggy. Now I will do you a wisdom. For Sagittarius, please. Speaking how you know that you feel. Speaking the visions that are coming to you. We have peace and the loyal heart. That's beautiful, Sagittarius. Peace comes after that 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. And what it's saying to you is that this person or this situation is going to bring a lot of peace. Once you speak your truth, you'll get your answer. And loyal heart is self-explanatory. That's beautiful. We have deep knowing on the bottom of the deck. Let's get you a moon card, Saggy. Last quarter moon in Gemini, your opposite sign. Clear your mind, right? Clear your mind. One more. Sag. New moon in Aries. Isn't it interesting how many fire moon cards we're getting? Go for it. Clear your mind. Speak your truth. And get into it, Saggy. It's not about what you think. It's about knowing how you feel and speaking from there. There's defensiveness here. Okay. Let's close it off by doing one true love reading card for each of you. All right, Aries. These can come out as advice, so certainly take it only as it resonates, you guys. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Go the distance. King and Queen of Cups. And Yin and Yang. Okay, Leo. Only time will tell. Well, isn't that the truth? Okay, so don't think about it too much. The Queen of Pentacles is coming through for you, Leo, as patience. And with patience, this is going to prove itself out to you. There's no point in staying up in your mind, Sag. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you will be surprised where it leads. Absolutely, Saggy, go for it. Clear your mind and go with the flow. All right, fire signs, that's what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I truly hope it resonated for some of you. Remember, not everything I say will literally apply to you. I'm interpreting energy, so you have to apply it as it does. I love you guys. Happy fire moon. Namaste, my friends.